Morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Mitch.
So Alec Baldwin pleaded not guilty to this. He has always maintained his innocence. What do you think is behind removing the charges here? This new evidence is compelling, but I also wonder about the fact that this is the third set of prosecutors on this case.
I think the prosecutor change was the major reason. The other prosecutors found that there was information and evidence that would mean that they could file against Alec Baldwin, and they believed they could have reasonable that there wouldn't be any doubt of his guilt. Yet this new set has come in, and what they've said is that there was a modification that occurred that led to this being an accident. However, you have to look at the facts, and the facts are these. This gun went to the FBI laboratory. Gun armors at the FBI said this gun was fully functional. This gun had no mechanical issues. The hammer, the trigger, everything was working. And in fact, they said it was in good working order and that you had to pull the trigger to make that gun shoot. So therefore, them going back and saying it was modified, even if it was, ultimately, it was fireable only with a trigger squeeze.
I do find that very interesting because the FBI decision or the FBI report there is basically what made a previous prosecutor decide to bring charges. And now you have somebody else going back and taking a second look at that gun and saying, no, there's new evidence here. And a new prosecutor decides to drop those charges. Do you think that these charges might be refiled in this case?
I think it will be doubtful unless there's another prosecution team that comes forward. I've always found it very interesting that Alec Baldwin really gave a very good performance in explaining that he didn't pull the trigger when the objective evidence is that he did pull the trigger. He also says he didn't aim that gun at anyone, yet he shot someone center of mass. When you take all that evidence and put it together, I just can't understand how these facts don't comport with manslaughter.
Now, Rust has already resumed shooting, and now it's shooting in Montana, totally different state from New Mexico where this incident happened. I wonder if he is charged again. Do you have to shut down shooting? You know, what's it going to take a defendant, in this case Alec Baldwin, to fight this case? And can you film a movie while you are defending yourself against an involuntary manslaughter charge?
Well, considering he's the executive producer of this film, which makes him even more culpable, not only for pulling the trigger, but for the people that he had hired to be the armor, which were incompetent in this case, having live ammunition on the set and loading a prop gun with live ammunition. So he was ultimately responsible in two ways. So no, I think that if they are refiled, he would not be able to film because he's in charge of the operation.
That will be interesting to see. We're still waiting to hear if there is any intent to refile those charges. As of now, we don't know the answer to that question. Jennifer Coffindaffer, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.